Okay guys, I hope everything is okay. Please let me know. I see here. Okay. Okay, this works. And this one, I hope. But now I have to wait if somebody's coming. And I hope that everything is okay. Okay, can you hear me please? Someone is watching me. Hi guys. Please let me know if you can hear me. I have my coffee, so I will drink that a little. So I hope that somebody is coming and say hi. Oh, geluk. Is everything okay, Ria? You can hear me okay and the sound is good, no strange noises. I don't know if you understand English, but I hope so. But nice to see you here. Welcome. I'm just gonna wait for a little while if I hear from you. It's a lot of testing today. Wow. But I hope everything is going to work right now. Everything is fine. Ah, that's great. Ria, you don't have to write in English. You can if you want. But I know it's annoying for you guys. So if you want to write in Dutch, I think it's fine. But I am trying to talk in English to you, okay? I hope somebody else is coming. Because I didn't pronounce it, of course. But okay, we will start. So hi guys, welcome to my channel. Even kijken hoor. No problem at all. Oh, that's great. That's great, Ria. Lovely. Well, I started a year ago. I have a lot of problems, not only with our health problems with my husband, but also some issues with money, because my husband got sick and didn't get paid anymore, and my laptop was dying, so I didn't have a laptop to do all these kind of things, so I have to wait. And now for a few months I have a new laptop and I am trying to start this stream again. I will introduce myself a little bit. My name is Thea. I am a Dutch woman. I'm married. I have 2 kids, a boy and a girl. The girl is 26 and lives on her own. The boy is 23. He lives at home, gladly, because he helped me a lot today. So I'm glad that he is at home because of all the problems we have in the world. And I can't talk a lot about it because YouTube don't like it and skip everything out of the system who talks about who talks about it. Hi Maria, welcome. And yeah, so I'm trying to get back on my feet, and I wanted to start my YouTube channel again. My first videos are in Dutch, and I will write in the sentence, in the, how do you call it, in the, well, you know, if it is Dutch, I will write it with the sentence that it's a Dutch video. But mostly I want to try to do everything in English, but sometimes I will maybe make a video in Dutch. Okay, this will be a channel about coloring. I don't know what happens in a few months, what is coming. The business in creativity is big, and it changes a lot every month, every few months. So we don't know what will happen, but I love to color and I love to teach. Now is this not a channel for teaching? It's a channel for mostly for me, because I want to do things that I like and things that maybe is a little bit hard for a few people. But I also think this is a way to show you how I do it, and maybe you learn from it. Of course, you can ask questions and I will answer them if I can. I don't know everything, but I know about some things. So maybe I can explain things, how I'm doing it, and I will explain some things, of course. But it's not really a teaching channel. It's just my time. It's the time that I have between my work. It's a time to relax. It's time to explore, to do the things that I want and like, and you can come and watch with me. I hope you will come and watch with me, because these are live streams, and it's nice to be with people on a live stream, to talk, to chat, and yeah, just have a great time. So today I'm going to color with the pastels from Jane Davenport, and yes, we are just going to try and see what I can do, and you can watch. Hi Titch, welcome. I just explained a little bit on who I am, and in a few next videos I will tell more about me. And I'm a little bit nervous for the first time. It's the first time in English, and I hope that everyone can understand me, and we will see. But now it's all about coloring, and yeah, have a nice time here. So I hope you enjoy it. Okay, so we are calling this is a coloring book from Emmanuel Collin. It's the number 3. I don't know if I'm in the camera. Yes, I am. That's number 3, and I chose this one today. And I have here the 3 palettes of Jane Davenport. It's pastels, and I used these kinds of how do you call it, batons, I think. I will show you. Batons blenders. They are also from Jane Davenport, and there, with this one I will color the image. Ah, thank you, Maria. I'm trying. I hope you understand. You know. Okay, I will start with this one. We start with the face and start to color. I don't have the names of it, so I will lay this next to me and I hope you will see what color I take from it. So let's start, and maybe we can talk a little bit more about things like this one. If they are a little bit with color, you can just go over a little piece of paper and then it's all clean. You see, now it's a little bit, and when I go over it, it's almost clean enough to do this. I'm starting with this one. It's the lightest color. Can you see it? Yes. And I will just put it down with circles over her face. So I choose this because I don't have much trouble to do this. And this is the first time in English, so I have to think a lot about what I'm going to say and how I am going to say. And I will make many mistakes, I know that for sure now. But please, I am not trying to make anyone mad about my kind of my choosing the words that are wrong. And I think if I do a few of these videos, it will be okay. But it's now for the first time, and I know I need to talk a lot about English to my colleagues, because we have a lot of foreign colleagues where I'm working. And I know, and they all say I'm just doing fine, and I ask them, do you understand me correctly, and if it's okay if I go on YouTube and that everybody can understand. And they say, yes, you are doing just fine. Okay, now. And if I'm not, I'm sorry. It will be a part of my charm. Let's say that. Okay? So, yeah. We finally started. The whole day we have problems and issues with starting this program. I just wanted to go this morning, it didn't work. I want to go this afternoon, it didn't work. My son looked and looked and looked, and then we had to call my daughter, and she looked and looked. And finally, I hope everything is okay, and I hope I know the next time how to do it. But we will see. You understand? Okay, that's nice. So it will be not so busy in the beginning, of course. I know I don't have much subscribers. It will be about 100 from this time. And I didn't make any advertising for this because I am a little bit nervous. So I thought, oh, we will do with the people who I have, and let's see if everywhere who wants to come and watch and see this, and then advertise. I'm taking the other side. This is the one that I used, and I don't want to have any other color in it, because when I have to go back I have just the nice light color, so I turn it around and make it I used a darker color for the other side. So now we are going to build up some shadows. It will be all live streams, and I think around an hour, something like that, because I don't want to bore you. I know there are die-hard people here, and I don't mind if I'm 2 or 3 hours here, but the most people don't like that. So I thought about an hour is long enough. And yes, when am I live? I don't know, because I have to work a lot and I have to go live between my works days, and I never know when I'm home. That's the problem. Like Easter, I had to work and both days, and I did just on Friday before that I have to work. So it's always a little bit difficult to know when I had to work. So I can't tell. I can't say every Monday or every Wednesday I am live. I can't do that. So when I have the time, I will come. And yes, I know I have maybe a little less viewers, live viewers at least, but it's the way it is on this moment, and maybe about a few months later it will be different, but for now it is what it is and I have to deal with it. So we are just doing it like this. So if I have time, I come. Maybe once a week, maybe twice a week, maybe 5 times a week. So it's how it goes. And every time I will do something, I just turn my baton and try to blend the darker color. I try to get her nose a little bit lighter. We have, I didn't get it yet, I think, so I'm going to get it. The nice things about pastel is when you are going out of the lines, you can take your, how do you call it? Okay, maybe you can help me and you can try to learn my English. If I, eraser, yes, I have it. So you can use your eraser and it's clean. So when you have a little bit too much, like here, I want a little bit lighter here, I take my eraser and make it a little bit lighter. How easy is that? So put a little bit of the shadow on Nacho. And slowly she gets more depth in her face. So I hope that we can create some kind of, yeah, well, art family, something like that. So just talking and hanging around with each other, just have a nice time. And yeah, I am doing something, and maybe it will be one time more than the other time. I don't know yet. We will see how it goes. For now, I'm glad that I'm finally live. I put some more shadows. Just want to make it a little bit darker. I'm someone who loves to have contrast. So I'm not afraid to put any darker colors. Oh, my tummy is telling me something. Okay, a little bit in the ears now. I have also a towel here, so sometimes I use the towel, sometimes I use the paper. It doesn't matter, both works. Okay, we are going to get a little bit of the darker. I take the other side. This one is a little bit crushed. It came to me like that. So yeah, it's a little bit a pity because I always have the half of it gone. I don't think it's too much of a difference with that one, so I'm going for that one a little bit darker. Yes, I just put something on it and I go back with this one. Oh, I'm trying, and I'm just blending the darker color. Hey Ilonka, you did find me, good. I wrote you a note, I don't know if you have seen it. I just explained to them because you asked also from when I'm going live, and I don't know exactly where I am going to do the lives. It has to be between my work schedule. So we have to see when I can go live. It's a little bit strange for you, I think, because I'm talking English. But I hope you can understand. I think so. I'm just trying to blend the colors nicely in each other with the lightest color. I almost always blending with the lightest color. That's the way I like to do it. Yes, he found it. That's good. Yes, and I always hear people saying if you ring the bell, the bell on the front, then you always get a notice that I am coming. So maybe that's because you are always asking to me. Okay, that's good. I know that you are so nice to write all in English, but you don't have to do that. You can, and it is nicer for the people who talks English. It's nicer for the people to do that, but if you want to write in Dutch, I understand, but I will give you an answer in English if I can. Okay? So, if you want to write Dutch, Ilonka, it's okay. I know, I understand that it's difficult to write in English, but maybe it's totally not for you. I don't know. If you need a little bit detail, I'm going more on the top or the side because you have a little bit easier to put the color down. Okay, a little bit in a jar, only a little bit here, not too much. Ah, dankjewel schatje. Yeah, I explained to the people this afternoon because I was a little bit live, but then I almost had to get dinner, so I told them when I will be back later, just now. When it helps on the start the channel to grow if people like the page of maybe share the video or something, because YouTube will notice you more when the videos is getting a thumbs up like that. So if you don't want to do it, it's okay. Please don't feel bad or something, and I don't mind. I'm not mad at you if you don't. So if you don't want to do it, it's fine. But it seems to help to grow your channel. And yes, I'm not big. I am just a small channel, and I know it takes years to grow and to make a successful channel. I know that all. And it's okay. It will come sometimes. Can you see it all? Yeah. Shall I zoom in a little bit more? Like this? Maybe you can see it a little bit better. Yeah. Yes, it's easier, Ilonka. I know. And I don't mind. On this time, there's almost only Dutch people around because I am just starting. And although only the Dutch people are a subscriber, I guess. So I don't know Titch Blackbeard. I don't know Titch. I don't know if she or he. I don't know if Titch is a girl or a guy. If he's here, so, and I don't know where he or she is coming from. I think it's a she, but it's nice to see a name, just a new name. So a little bit around her nose. now taking weer the top side so I can put more detail on the page. And I think she's almost finished. I don't know if I will just a little bit more depth. And blend it out with the other side, the lighter color. I want a little bit more here with her hairline. So I thought, let's start something easy. And I think this channel is also a great way for me to do a little bit of bigger projects. So I can do a few streams with it. So yeah, about an hour, but you can see how it grows on a bigger project. And it is for me easier to just start a stream and then I'll start coloring again on a big thing, like color pencil projects or maybe bigger pen pastel projects or something like that. I know you all are in my, a lot of you are in my coloring group, and yes, I'll be there for a few hours, but you can't really do the bigger projects with 10, 12, 14 hours time. And this is a way to do something like that. So I hope you like it. Okay, I think the face is done. I'm just going over with a little bit. I think I'm going to take a little bit of white, because I think it's a little bit blotchy over here, and I'm trying to do it with white because I don't want it to have too dark, but I can do a little bit of more of blending. Okay, look, that looks much better. Okay, and then I'm taking the color back down, and then the blotchy will be a little bit less. Do a little bit here behind her hair here to stand out more with her face. Okay, so we are going to do her hair. What kind of color do we have? I think we do a little bit of red flowers or something. Red or with yellow or pink. It can also be pink. What kind of color do we shall we do the hair? Do we a crazy color, or do we just like brown? Or I don't have black, so I can't do black. Maybe she have to do a palette with black and grays. But I don't have it. So a little bit of brown or a crazy color. What do you like to see? Or don't you mind? Don't you mind? I always have to wait so long for you to answer. It's also so strange. I think, maybe you don't want to talk to me. Shall we do some brown? I love crazy colors. Yeah, me too, Ria. I love crazy colors too. Shall we do crazy color? But what kind of color is the flower? Because it has to match with the flower. So if we are doing a pink flower, we can do purple hair. Graag roze. Yes, but we can do also the other way, Ilonka. Then we make pink flowers and purple hair. I can do a little bit of dark purple because I have dark purples. Yes, there's so many colors. Do you like that? I'm going to try. Let's see, what color is this? I'm taking a new baton. Maybe like this. I will look. Yeah, gaaf. Okay. Look how dark this is, because that's nice for the hair. Let's do it. Let's do dark purple for the hair. And maybe a little bit lighter purple. I've just chosen this color. I don't know if you can see it. I will try to put it over the other one, because I did zoom in it, of course. Yeah, that would be awesome, eh? Yeah, I think so too. So this is the dark purple. Let's take this one for the lighter one. Or do we have that's more pinkies? Look what I have here. You always have to be careful to open this up, because all the pastel pieces will flow out. Look, this is the darkest one we are going to use for the shadows. And now we can choose like this one. No, I'm gonna take that one. We don't choose. Okay, I am already there. Let's do this. Okay, we start with the lightest color. Can you see which I am taking? This one. Okay, and we put it on the lightest pieces of her hair. I'm so happy that you are here, that I'm not doing this totally alone. I know it will be different in a few months, but for now, I hope it will be different in a few months. I think so. I hope so. You see, there's nothing difficult about it. Just on the lightest pieces of her hair, just where the light, where the sun hits her hair. Okay, and now we have to be a little bit careful not lose everything of the light color. You start just easy, just a little bit, and make it a little bit darker every time you put something more on it. It's a beautiful color. So when you come to the end, take your baton a little bit sideways. Okay, and take the lighter color again and go over the lightest one and try to mix those two. Hey Jessie, welcome. So make it a little bit darker. Okay. You can see the difference between this and this one, huh? I think so. I'm going to cut my white again. Where did I leave my stick? Or was this my stick? I think this one. My white. And I go over the lightest color. Just to make it a little bit lighter. And mix it with a darker one. Okay. Now I take a little bit of the dark one again. Hi Melta, welcome. So nice to see you all here. So bringing back a little bit the dark color. So you see I'm going back, forward and back with the colors. Trying to get more depth into it. And I try to using the point, or you can also do it with the side, to make some lines in it so it looks like hair. I know it's not easy, but we can try. It's nice to see more people. Yeah, I've now 6 people watching me. Woohoo! I'm happy. I'm not alone. And just slowly and carefully we're putting some darker colors in it. Make a little bit of shadow. So you have some hairs here. So just slightly I put some purple color downstairs. Okay, now we're taking the lighter color, go over it again. Take my white. Oh, hello, Darlene. Oh, so nice to see you all, guys. So nice. That makes me happy. So now I'm blending with the white color, just to make it a little bit lighter and to get more contrast. Take my dark color again. Now trying to make some details in it. Are you also doing something? Are you coloring or are you just watching? Oh, Maria, you don't have to tell everybody, but it's nice of you. A little bit of my white to make it a little bit less darker. I want to have some contrast. Now I blend with my dark color the white in it, like that. Okay. If you have questions, you can ask me. I'm not really teaching here, but you always can ask me. Okay. And just go over it. So take my eraser, get it away. So now it's nice and clean. Try to use some kind of brush, because there's a little bit the way pastel works. You see, it's all smudgy. That's what it is. You can use your eraser to get it away. But always try to clean and work clean. Not easy, but you can try. Thank you all. You're so nice. Okay, we are going to make her hair finished. It's so hard for me to remember that I must speak in English. so strange, because you are all my biggest fans. Now I will see that I have a message from YouTube that there is a little bit of streaming. There is not enough video to maintain smooth streaming. Dus dat hij een beetje gaat haperen. Dus ik weet niet hoe dat komt. Ik weet niet of het ook komt omdat mijn zoon natuurlijk ook altijd aan het streamen is. Dat het dan te veel wegtrekt. Dat zijn allemaal van die dingetjes nog die ik gaandeweg moet leren, hè jongens. Nou, and I'm speaking. Oh. Dutch. That's what I mean. That's what I mean. It's all learning. I think you are laughing your butts out there. Okay, a little bit of white to get the nice blending, and then I'm taking the dark color again and going back with the shadows. You will be blowing all the time. It's a cool color, I like it. Do you like it? I love it. It's nice. So if you use your sideways of the button, you could create a little bit of streepiness, so it looks more like hairs. So it's a nice way to do. So now take my white, go a little bit over it again, just to give more contrast. And keep on playing, huh? Okay, I think it's okay so. So that's nice. Now I have to choose a color for the flowers. Shall we do a real bright one like this, or more like this? Just really hard color. What do you like? Number 1 or here number 2? You can choose. Maybe you can put in the comments 1 or 2. So you can choose this 2, this one with one of those. Yeah, that's a nice color, eh? Yes, I thought so too. I'm gonna wait for you to do so. I'm already an hour here, eh? And I said just for an hour. Oh, thank you, Maya. Number 2, this one, the heart one. Okay. So, what did I say? Was it number 2? Yes, eh? I like them both, so it doesn't matter. This one we will do. Oh well, number 2. Okay. I take a baton. I feel something from Pinky, so I can use it when you want to clean it hair. You just go over some paper or a towel. It doesn't matter. Both works. Okay. I need a lighter color. Yes, this one. I'm just going to put some lighter color over it because I don't know exactly where I'm going to put the shadows. So this is a little bit a lighter color, you can see. Put it next to my painting. So I hope that this channel will be just for fun, for me, just my working streams. And you can watch and we can talk. Not only me, but you too. Just talk about your day and how things are doing. Just having a nice time with each other. That's nice. And then maybe you can learn. You see how easy this is, how quick and easy. If we are doing this with color pencils, then I could only do 1 or 2 pieces of the flower, and then that was already a time. But it's the first time in English, so let's make it a little bit longer of stream. Yeah. so curious how the darker color fits in it. Don't you? Okay, that's nice. And quick. Oh, that's good, Darlene. Yeah. Well, if you have a question, if you want to know something, you can ask for just in Dutch. It doesn't matter. You can ask me, and I will try to answer it in English. But if you don't understand it at all, I always can tell it in Dutch. But I'm going to try to do so much as possible in English. So her wings are totally pink. So now I'm going to get it white again. Watch out when you are blowing and when you are going with the brush over it, because you take the color on the white places. So watch out, do it really carefully. I'm using the top of the point again. To get more color on it. I thought it was harder and darker, but it's okay. I'm taking a lighter color. I'm going to blend the darker color here into the light. Oh, do you think, Melta? Oh, that's nice to say. Well, I have to talk a lot on my job, so I'm not scared to do it. I know I make mistakes, but uh, I am not scared to try. It's just, I hope just for the people who do speak English, so who comes from a country what's German, England, or America, or something like that, that they not gonna get mad when I am doing something stupid, because that is not what I want. I don't want to make people mad because I'm saying something that I don't mean to, but but it's coming out of my mouth without yeah, without thinking about it. Or that's a little bit my fear. So, but yeah, I know I have to talk a lot in English, or I have to I practice a lot in a day. I know it's not perfect, but people can understand me, so it's okay. And I told them, because the people at my work are all learning Dutch. There's Dutch lesson at my work for those people. And I told them, they also coming to me from how do I pronounce this, and what is the name, and how do I say it, and I like that to be people who are trying, and if they make mistakes, it doesn't matter to me, because they are trying, and I like that. I like that a lot. As people try to speak the language. Oh, I need to write. I have to make it open yet. So I hope that people see it just like me, just so fun. Okay, she's trying, so it doesn't matter when she makes a mistake. That is how I think. I hope they think so. It's okay. And yeah, they don't have to come here. They don't have to watch. If they are irritated by it or something like that, yeah, it's their loss. They don't have to be here. So that's how I think a little bit about it. Okay, I'm going with my eraser because I wanted to have lighter at the end. It must be strange for you too to hear me in English, I think. Is it a totally different sound? I don't know. It will be strange for you. But you get used to it. Sometimes you're getting it really easy off the color with your eraser, and sometimes, like this spot here, it has a hard time to getting it off. It's so strange. I don't know what it is in the paper, but yeah, it's strange. I will take a little bit of my purple, my darkest color. That is this one again. Oh, je vindt het ook prima? Oké. Ga ik weer in het Nederlands. Het komt wel goed. It will be okay. Now we'll make a little bit more of a shadow in the middle of the flower with my purple. Only just a little bit here because I want a pink flower and not a purple one. Okay, for now I leave it like that. And we'll see at the end of it needs a little bit more. But for now it's okay. Okay, I take my lightest color and make this a little bit darker. Going to the side. Okay, and a little bit of the darker color, not too much, just a little bit here and a little bit here. And with the light side, okay, just a little, just a small touch. Oh, but that's for me also, Maria. Writing in English is for me also hard. And I see the words, how it must be written, but when I write it, it goes totally down and I'm getting all mixed up, and I think, oh, is it right or isn't this not right? And I have to look it up, and then mostly it's right, but I am so confused on that moment that I don't know for sure if it is the right thing. It's just harder for me to write too. But yeah, we only had English on our school, and mostly of you, I think. And that's many, many, many years ago. At least for me. Many, many, many years ago. And the rest is all by listening to YouTube and yes, talking at work about to people. Yeah. Okay, and I'm taking a little bit of my purple again, if I can find my bottle. Oh, here. Oh, really, Melta? Wow. Ah, thank you. Thank you, Ria. That's nice of you. Coffee, yes. Okay, I put a little bit of shadow also here. Just a little bit here for the contrast, because I want my pink flower. I take my pink and blend the two together, just touching it slightly. Okay. Just under it, because this piece set from the flower, that is going like this, so it makes a shadow on the leaf here under it. So that's why I doing a lot of dark color under it. And then here is catching more light, so it can be more lighter colors, like this. I am just going over my line and I wanted to keep it a little bit lighter on the end of the leaf, on this leaf. So I'm making it clean with my eraser, at least cleaner. Okay, then we're going back to our purple. Yeah, it's for me the same, Maria. And I think for the most of us, just a little bit of self-thought, eh? Can you see how much it do, the purple in it? How much depth it extra gives? Okay, thank you. It's so relaxing, eh, coloring. I do like it so much. I know it takes a long time, and most of the people don't have any patience for it, but it's so relaxing. I hope that you can see what the purple is doing, because in real it's so nice. Okay, I'm getting my lighter color and I blend. So like I said in the beginning, I can't tell you when I'm exactly live, because I'm doing this between everything what I'm doing, because I have to work a lot, at least a little bit more than I used to, and I never know which days. I've worked with Easter both days, I have to work Sunday, and I only did know that yesterday that I have to work on Sunday, so I can't tell you like van, oh well, I'll be next Sunday here. No, because I don't know if I have to work. So that's a little bit, it's a situation where I am in. So yeah, you see when I am on YouTube live. I hope I can be as often as I can, because I just wanted to grow this, and that's the only way to grow it, is to be here regularly. So this is well something what I want to do this year, if everything is doing it with me, so the programs, and because yeah, the whole afternoon I wanted to go live, and every time it was something else what was going wrong, and I am not that good with computer systems. So I can work with it when people say do this, do this, do this, and then okay, then I can work with it. But if the computer doesn't do what he has to do, then I'm going to be, oh, help. You see, I'm going back and forward with my purple and my pinks just to get the right color that I want, and a little bit of stripes to get some kind of structure in the flower. Or now I want this a little bit darker. When I see this one colored, I would think, oh, this must be a little bit darker. That's how I look. I always look from what does the flower or the hair or the face need. It's a nice color. I am a little bit into bright colors lately. Don't know why. I never had that really. But on this moment it looks like I need it. I need some kind of sunshine in my life. Bright colors. Makes me happy. But not in my clothing, just in my paintings. Trying to make a little bit of structure with lighter and darker stripes. So that's what I'm trying to do now. And take a little bit of my white. I'm going to the end here a little bit. Okay. Clean between your baton so you don't take all the dark colors to the end of the flower, because then it's all one color and that's not what we want. Now I am going in here. Just making it clean. Taking my darkest color, purple. And I'm going with my top of my baton to just pull some purple color to the other side. Just a little, but you have a little bit faints, so it will be more real. Can you see it all? I'm looking now on the iPad how it sees. It looks nice. It looks nice. Okay, darker. I need to go with the point. Go with the lightest color. Going to blend. This is a small area, so please be careful. And now pushing the color a little bit back, because I don't want to have it all dark here at the end. So I push it back, and now I'm taking the darkest color just a little bit more here. Take a little bit of my white, pushing it a little bit back again, but the white also makes it blend. Oh, that's not what it's supposed to do. Yes. I'm trying now with the top, the side, to make a little bit of veins in it. Okay, dark purple. Just a little bit. And just slightly touch the paper. And I'm almost finished. At least the flower. Then we have to do the bees. Now slightly touch it again, take the color a little bit to the end, not totally. Take my white, push it a little bit back, and it blends perfectly. These are so nice to use. It's just a nice tip. It's very different than a makeup tip, because I think most of the people would think, oh, that looks like just like the makeup things, but the sponge is really different than a makeup sponge. So I can recommend these things. I really like them. Okay, so now I take my purple again, put something here in the middle, and a little bit on the sides. Oh, dat is lief van je, Melta. Dankjewel. It's okay, Ilonka. thank you for being here. Have a nice weekend. Yes, I should here only be for 1 hour and I'm already so long again with you. But I like it. I only hope that people don't think it's too long. Okay, this is finished, guys. So now just a little bit yellow on the bees. And that is so easy. Look at that. How nice it is. Okay. Shall we do a little bit of blue? Do I have a light blue? Oh, a beetje grey blue for the wings. A little bit of grey blue. Just have to see how it looks. A little bit of paper. Yeah, I think I can. It's just a very light. Oh, it's this kind. It's this color. It's this color. It's grey blue. It's in the blue purple range. So it's yeah, it's grey blue. But it's nice for the wings, I think. So try to do it with the tip. And yes, it's very, very small. So do take it easy to color them in. And yeah, it is a little bit grayish, but it's nice to have some color on it. And that is not totally white. Or is it just a little bit? It's enough. Look at that. Yes, perfect. I like it. We have to color her eye. Let's do crazy purple also. Just blow again. You also can give her an eyeshadow if you want. You can push here a little bit on the top. Or maybe with the pink. We can do a little bit of eyeshadow, but I don't want to have too much, so I will do it on my kitchen towel, the mostly off, so that it's not so stark. Well, a little bit more. Look at that, a little bit of pinkies. It's nice. And now taking my white, because I have used that purple, but it's a little bit different than this, because here we have used white over it. So I'm going to use white here also, to make it a little bit the same color like this. And then I have to get back my black piece of the eye. And yes, it is. Okay, perfect. I love it. finished. Dank jullie wel. Thank you all. You are so kind to me. But yeah, how easy is that? Look at that. Maybe you see it a little bit closer. How nice it is. You see all the purple in it. It's a lovely image. And you could do all kinds of things with the sides. You can use this for art journaling, or you can frame it, or you can do whatever you like, of course. But so you can see the purple things. You can add with a pencil. You can like a polychromas or something like that. You can make the black pieces a little bit harder. I think that will be a nice. Shall we do that? Let's see. 5 minutes. 5 minutes. If you don't have time, you go. But if you have time, we will see what it makes. If you do it just a little, don't push too hard, just a little to get it back, because the pastel will push every color a little bit back. You could also do with a pencil, with a pastel pencil, but this is also a way. Well, here is a little bit of a bug, so I will make him alive again. Well, and this is okay. But do you see, if you do it a little bit with a pencil, it will come up and it's just bang. I love it. And you can do so much, yeah. Well, I don't want to do it too much right now. I think it's enough for the first live stream. And I'll be back soon. Okay, guys, this was for today. Oh, hello. Hi, Ango. Welcome to this live stream. I'm just finished, but you can watch it back. So now, thank you, Jessie. I hope that everything was understandable. You're all welcome. But for today, I'm saying goodbye. I'm gonna wish you a great weekend with a lot of nice weather. Thank you, Maria. Well, I was a little bit nervous in the beginning, but I am, well, it's okay. We will see how it all goes and works, and I'm trying. Yes? Okay. That's okay, Ango. Nice to popping by. Okay, bye. Bye, everyone. See you next time.